Hello and welcome back to the channel. While we are waiting for that CT Toys Brown Suit Wolverine to be released, I just wanted to make a quick video and share with you guys what I have received in the last couple of days, so that you as always know what to expect next, what's coming up in the future videos on the channel. And for the first time, I think, since I started this channel, this will be an AliExpress bootleg heavy video. And so most of these figures that I will show you today are KOs, bootlegs, knockoffs that I mostly got from AliExpress. And as always, I have to say that this is not a review video for all of these figures. Each of these that I show you here will have its separate review and opposing video as well. Let's get started. Before we get into that bootleg territory, first I wanted to unbox this packaging here that I got from Hasbro Pulse EU, because this box should contain some of the new Black Series figures. As always, we're gonna use our trusty little cutter. So my first Black Series figure from this Hasbro box is the new single release of Super Battle Droid. I was really looking forward to this one. I skipped on that 2-pack because Yakface already posted back then that we will get a single release for this guy. And so of course I decided to buy 2. And the great thing about this single release is that this guy actually comes with a blast effect. That's something that was not included in that 2-pack. Let's open it up just to have a quick look at this guy. I always open my figures from the bottom side. I kind of feel like that is the right way for me. I don't know. How do you guys open these boxes? From the top, from the side? Do you rip it open, or how do you do it? Let me know in the comments. The joints are nice and tight. It's always good to see that nothing is loose. Oh, there is even a little bit of movement in the shoulders for the arms to go out. That's also good to see. There is a tie cut on this figure. That is great. And there is that same type of design that they did on B1 droids, so that the leg can fully be bent like this. The lower leg folds into the upper leg. Stay tuned for a review and the posing video. The other figure that I got from Hasbro Pulse is Revenge of the Sith Darth Sidious, and he is number 1 in the Revenge of the Sith, and I actually got 2 of these guys, not because I'm army building Palpatines. One of these is actually going to a friend of mine for whom this will be his first Black Series figure. So I welcome him to the community, and I hope that this is a start of a great collection for him. The crazy thing to me is that after over 10 years, we are only now getting Darth Sidious from the prequels. Prequel Yoda will also be released now. We had to wait for over 10 years to get some of the key characters from prequel movies. Isn't that crazy? Yes! It's so good to see that they included these Force Lightning hands. This will be a great asset for my posing video and for my display as well. His lightsaber is included as well, only one. Usually I prefer soft goods robes for these figures, but in this case I think that they did a good job combining soft goods with a plastic hood. It will probably be restricting for the movement of the head. It's good that the hood keeps this shape, although they did recently made Darth Malgus, who had a soft goods hood, and I was kind of hoping that they will do the same for this one, but they went with plastic, so this is better than if they decided to make the full robe plastic. That would be a disaster for me. This is something that I can work with. We have our Palpatine here. We're gonna transition into the bootleg realm of action figures, and here they all are, and I'm gonna start with the newest one that I got this morning. It is the newest CT Toys bootleg on the market, 185, classic version of Spider-Man. You can find it on AliExpress. I will leave a link down in the description of this video. Initially I wasn't going to pick this guy up because I have the original MAFEX, but CT Toys reached out to me and said, hey, we would like to send you this if you are willing to review it for us. I said sure, why not? Check out the new bootleg, what I can do is actually compare this CT Toys one to the original one so that we can get a better idea how the scale works, because this guy is, by the looks of it, definitely shorter than the original one. It is something that can be seen even side by side in the box, you know. That's how things work, I guess, in that KO world. Thank you, CT Toys, for sending me this. I will do my review and we're gonna check out how this guy looks like. We're continuing with our CT Toys Spider-Man because here I have their symbiote version of Spidey. I bought him on AliExpress. From my understanding, these two figures are using the same mold. They scale the same. Next figure that I have here is the one that a lot of you guys recommended. A lot of you guys said that I will be amazed by how good this guy is, and I have to say that I already opened it and I messed around with it a little bit. I'm truly amazed by how this guy turned out. And I'm talking about CT Toys Agent Venom. There are two versions of this bootleg, the CT Toys one and the other one that is not CT Toys. The main difference that you'll immediately see is in the packaging itself. CT Toys has a different image on the box. Always look for this image, and also if the listing says that it's a CT Toys bootleg, you know. Those are two main signs that you are getting a better KO. And I can't wait to make a full review and to post this guy around. And then, because I was just so hyped up about these CT Toys KOs, and especially about that Agent Venom, I decided to get Wolverine. I've heard a lot of good stuff and bad stuff about this figure, and when you are getting bootlegs, it's always a matter of luck. You never know what you're gonna get. I think that I was lucky with my purchase this time. This guy is actually not that bad. For 15 bucks, he will go great with the rest of my Marvel KO figures that I have so far. He will go especially great with my Amazing Yamaguchi Deadpool 2.0 version KO, also bootleg from AliExpress. If you guys remember, I did make a review for this figure. It is on the channel. I'll link it in the description of this video, so if you want, you can check it out. There were some issues that I had with it. He came with two right hands for his size, and then the second issue was that the sheets for his knives are not functional. They don't have holes in them. I actually have to say that I did contact the seller and they refund the money, so because of that I was actually able to get another one, because thanks to some of you guys who commented on my video, I actually found out that there are two bootleg versions of this Deadpool. This guy has a lower quality bootleg and a better quality bootleg, and this better one is actually really close to the original release. And so I was really putting an effort going through all the listings that I could find on AliExpress just to be able to find that better version. And so what I found out is that it's really hard to find, and it's really hard to tell which out of these two versions are you actually getting when you're buying it on AliExpress. And so I was lucky enough that I finally found a listing for that better version, and now I'll be able to make a comparison video to my review for this lower quality KO. I'm looking forward to making that video because I think it's something that's interesting to talk about. So there you go. Those are all the bootlegs that I got from AliExpress recently. I'm looking forward to having some fun time with these KOs, because as a lot of you guys said in the comments, it's far less stressful to mess around with KOs because you're not worried that much that you'll maybe break something on them, you know? Unlike when you break something on your expensive $100 MAFEX Revoltech SH Figure Arts figure, of course. So stay tuned for all of these, plus Black Series figures as well. And as always, special thank you goes out to my supporters on Patreon who are helping me to keep this channel alive. If anyone else can join, please do so, because everything that I earn on Patreon goes into the content of this channel. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll see ya in the next one.